Hello everyone, my name is Zolia Chaivan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Like previously, we have been talking about computer literacy. So this time around, we have changed a bit. We're actually going to be talking about something else, and that is not other than plagiarism. So welcome for this tutorial as you're going to learn more from it. First, let us start by defining what a plagiarism is. It has been defined as the intentional or negligent use by phrase of direct quotation of a published or unpublished works on another person's without full and clear acknowledgement in all. It can also be defined as the acknowledged use of materials prepared by somebody else. Yes, you just use it without acknowledging the author, the original author. So let us move ahead and look at the types of plagiarism. We have number one, we have a direct plagiarism or verbatim plagiarism. So in this, the words for words transcription of the section of someone else's work without attribution and without quotation marks. That is it. You just copy everything directly without changing anything. So that would be direct plagiarism. We can also define it as uh, a type of plagiarism that occurs when someone just copies and present another person's work, ideas, or work without any changes. Proper citation or credit. That is it. It is just like you've copied your colleague's assignment without even changing anything. You copy the whole thing, just copying and pasting it assuming it is now your own. So let us look at some of the examples of direct plagiarism. We have one, copying text verbatim. So this involves copying sentence, paragraph, or entire text from another source without any changes. That is to say, for example, let's put it this way. In original text, you can say the impact of climate change on global food system is a pressing concern. Then direct plagiarism would be like the pressing change of climate change on global food system is pressing concern. You see, you just change the phrase, but you're meaning the same thing. So that would be uh, direct plagiarism, copying. You just copy. Yes. The next one is copying sentence or phrase. So in this, you're going to copy the exact sentence or phrase without changing anything. So it is saying it involves copying individual sentence or phrase from another source without proper citation. That is to say, for example, we have this text here: the new policy almost introduced carbon chemistry by 50%. No, carbon immersion by 50%. So direct plagiarism will copy the whole thing exactly. The new policy almost to reduce carbon emission by 50%. You have copied each and everything, and that is direct plagiarism. So the next one we're going to look at is using someone else's work on your own. You get it? And this involves preventing someone else's work, such as research that someone has already done previously. You just do it to make it your own. And let us go and look at another type, which is mosaic plagiarism or patchwork. This one here, you just pick different works either from one person or from another authors to make it your own, different from just different sources. They are saying it involves combine original materials with plagiarized content. You get it? That's mean the content has been talked about by someone else and you're just copying it. You're just copying it to be your own. uh, let us continue and look at some of the example of mosaic plagiarism. Number one, combining sentences from different sources. This is mixing and matching sentences. It involves taking from direct sources and combining them to create a new paragraph. That is to say, for example, we can use this text here: climate change is pressing concern. Text 2, uh, it has several impacts on global food system. And then on your paraphrase, on your plagiarized text, you're going to say climate change is a pressing concern and it has several impacts on the global system, affecting not only the environment but also human health and economics. You get, you have combined the two texts just to make your plagiarized work. So that is how mosaic plagiarism is all about. Yeah, just copying works from different sources and then combining it to be your own without even acknowledging the authors. Let us continue. Um, we continue and look it deeper. Uh, Creating new paragraph from multiple sources. You create your own paragraph after when you've stolen them from another person or from another author. It can be one author or you pick it from different authors and then you make it your own. For example, original text 1 saying this new policy aims to reduce carbon emission. Original text 2 is saying this goal is aligned with the Paris Agreement. Original text 3, the policy also promotes sustainable development. You get it? And then after this one here, you're going to combine these three texts to make a plagiarized work without acknowledging these three authors. It can even be one author's but talking about one author but talking about different things. So like here, the plagiarized text is saying the new policy aims to reduce carbon emission, aligning with the Paris Agreement and promoting sustainable development to ensure a better future. You get, it is combining all the three texts just in one. You get, and it is just talking about the same thing, just change the phrase. So it is even at times you can even use the same phrases used in the original text. So that is how it is. Oh, let us continue. I believe you're at least picking something with me. I believe all is moving on well. Let us continue and look into other thing. Using plagiarized phrase in original sentence. That is another example of mosaic. You get another example of mosaic plagiarism. So like I can say incorporating plagiarized phrase involves incorporating phrase or words into original sentence. That is to say original text. Like for example, let this original text be the innovative plan which aims to reduce carbon emission is a step in the right direction. And then the plagiarized words will be as below. You just put in new words. Yes, just new words, and then you add it onto this one, using plagiarized phrase. That means you're going to look for another new words, then you include it. Yes, you just include it to appear different, yet you're just talking about the same thing. You just include your own onto the original work without acknowledging the authors. So that is it. So using plagiarized word in this case or phrase to form a new sentence is what is meant by phrase plagiarism. It falls under mosaic plagiarism as well. So this involves using plagiarized words or phrase in a new context, making it to appear as original work. Yes, you just alter the words, but then you'll be meaning the same thing as it is in the original work. For example, let's take it this text. The company's financial situation is precarious. Then the plagiarized text is going to be like what you've seen below. So let us see creating a work from multiple sources. Yes, creating work from multiple sources. Here you're just going to combine works from multiple sources. You pick you pick text from different authors and then you combine it to make your own. That is plagiarism as well. It is under mosaic. You just pick different works from different sources to make your own, combining from multiple sources. Just that. For example, climate change has several impacts on global food system. Then the text 2 is saying effects of climate change on agriculture are foraging. Then the plagiarized work will combine both of the two since they are from different sources. So it is going to be like climate change has disadvantage on both climate and then human activities. So using multiple sources to support a new argument. So you can use like for example, if you're trying to explain a point, in that point you're trying to explain, you're going to use you're going to use sentence from different people or text from different people to support that same statement you are trying to talk about. You get? For example, the new policy sustained to reduce carbon emission. Yes. And then I think let us continue and look at the next example of plagiarism, and that is self-plagiarism. This one here is copying your own work. It can either be from your own work from one institution to the next, but you are talking about the same thing without changing anything. You're just repeatedly using your previous word to continue. Let us try to look at some of the examples. Reuse previous assignment. Yes, that is one of the example. And submitting a revised version of previous assignment or paper without citing the original work. That is to say, a student submits a paper on a topic they previously wrote about using similar arguments and evidence with citing the original papers. The next one is publishing the same work in multiple publications, like what I have talked about before, from one institution to the next. So it involves submitting the same article, paper, or chapter to multiple publications as journal, conference, books without proper discourse. That is to say, an author publishes an article in a journal and then submits the same article to the conference of another journal without citing the original publication. So that is what is referred to as self-plagiarism. Let us continue and look into it further. Using previously published matter without citation. Yes, using previously published materials such as figures, table, or text without proper citation or credit. That is to say, a research which is made earlier. You're just repeating to use it. Let us look at some of the guidelines to avoid plagiarism. The first one, use proper citation, especially through in-text citation, APA, MLA, and then Chicago style, depending on your discipline. Quotation include source and paraphrasing. Like for our institution here, Glue University, we use APA format. So it depends on the institution you're in, or it depends on the information you're trying to talk about. Let us continue and look at the next. We can we can paraphrase correctly, and then we can also manage source carefully by keeping track of sources. Yes, I think that is all I can talk about for now. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share my videos, and then you are not